Hello everyone, welcome to more Kiseki news coverage, and yes, we got a new Famitsu articles as we're gonna go through these two Famitsu articles that reveal some new characters. And yes, if you're wondering about the background noise, that's just my brother playing Persona 3 Reload episode Ixs DLC, so don't worry about it guys. I just focus really on the task of the entire video, and yeah, I am aware that I am posting this late, and I'll be releasing a screenshots video later soon. But yeah, let's just talk about this new info. So we got the two new characters, aka enforcers Simeon and Ulrica, which are now returning alongside with Ixs and Jolda, who are also enforcers. So yeah, from the trailer we saw for who we were trying to figure out who that hat person was and that VTuber screen person was. And yeah, these are officially the enforcers of Kiseki coming. Enforcer number 7. I think it's Enforcer number 7. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Enforcer number 7, which is Simeon. And the other one, Ulrica, which I believe is Enforcer number, I guess, 18? 17? Not too sure about the number. I should have just researched it a little bit better. But yeah, they're going to be the bad guys for the whole game. I'm curious to know what kind of plot that they have in store for us, as well as what is Ouroboros' plan, especially with considering the fact that we're in the third game so far and they introduced Enforcer number 20, which is Ixs and Jolda in the last game. So I'm very curious to know what does Ouroboros have in store for it. It has probably something to do with the Grim Guard. It's very likely, because I don't see any other way that they would not be involved with anything else aside from the Grim Garden. But yeah, we're going to talk about this next as well. So we're going to talk about Ixs, who apparently has gone white, which I'm concerned that, and then Jolda, and apparently she has gone dark. Well, her usual outfit. So I'm curious though. I did see a picture preview about the list of playable characters for two different teams, and it turns out that Ixs and Jolda are literally, I guess, just one of them is gonna be the bad guy eventually. I'm curious to know how that's gonna form the plot for that, since they are members of the part of the DG cult. And then there's Jolda, who apparently is a playable. I was pretty shocked when I saw it in the trailer myself. But I needed to confirm it for them, themselves, and yeah, I guess they're putting them as playable. I'm curious to know what the role between these two are. I bet they're gonna have their own story. It's probably gonna be in one of the routes that are being suggested for Vaughn, Reen, or Kevin. So I'm curious to know what's gonna happen. So yeah, as well as the fact that we also got the last Famitsu article. Obviously, we know Roy Grahamhart. Obviously, he's gonna have a huge role to play with this game. I think it's pretty obvious what Roy Grahamhart is. I'm curious to know what sort of plan he's really gonna be thinking of. But yeah, especially we got Kasim, which I believe he'll finally be playable. I'm hoping, which I think he is, because if you guys remember my Kuro 2 playthrough, he was a beast as an enemy. I had a hard time fighting him, especially on hard moment. Your guys lucky it was a nightmare, or else you would have been wiped out by him. But Kasim was a nightmare to face on the harder difficulties. He was pretty fast, he hits pretty hard, he actually got me game overs, which, yeah. And I know I know people make fun of him, thinking he's the strongest Jaeger in the world, but I think he really is. It's just that people don't really see it, that he is, because I've already proven it by my own playthrough that he was a fucking tough boss to deal with. So what else is there to really convince? I guess you guys are gonna have to play for yourselves to find out. Which yeah, and I guess Mirabelle gets her own thing. We already know that Mirabelle is helping out the Marching Garden as an aid supporter of Marduk, which she helps out a lot, especially with her massive size on purpose, which she just jiggles around with the jiggle physics. And I'm thinking, is she really gonna be playable? I'm I'm curious though. If she really is playable, that's gonna be pretty nice to do. Like, they're gonna... Now, I know they're introducing so many characters that are gonna be playable, and I'm gonna have to probably build all of them, but, like... We're gonna see how this goes, you know? I'm very looking forward to see what their roles are for Kai no Kiseki. I'm very curious to see what kind of gameplay they're gonna showcase for them. And, yeah. And I'll be uploading the screenshots for Kai no Kiseki very soon. So look forward to that, so yeah. And I know there's gonna be a live stream tomorrow, and I'm curious to know if they're gonna release the story trailer for Kai no Kiseki. So I'm very curious about that. But yeah, anyways, I hope to see you guys all real soon. And I apologize that I've been uploading late. I've been working non-stop 8 hours a day. Never have time for gaming except for the weekend. So I really apologize to everyone who's been wanting to look forward to these types of videos updated fast by me. And yeah, and I'm gonna do my very best to like cover like the upcoming stuff, including the screenshots. And yeah, I'll see you guys all next time.